What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight8610, and today of course a ton of new Yu-Gi-Oh news has been revealed, but for this video I'm going to talk about the new ban list that has been revealed for the OCG. It's supposed to go into effect on July 1st, 2017, and yeah, a lot of changes on this list too. I mean, there are quite a few cards that are on this, so we're going to go on ahead and go through them, and then we'll talk about the changes stuff too. But also, real quick, remember, this is the OCG ban list. This is not our ban list. We're in the TCG, of course. So we just got some changes pretty recently with Nordane being banned and everything. That's actually, that's gone into effect, I guess, this week. And so this isn't our ban list, but it could hint at changes for us in the future. So I want everyone to remember that this is Japan's ban list, basically. So yeah, now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and go through it. So first off, cards that are forbidden, they're banned. You can't use them anymore. We have Zoodiac Broadbull. Afterwards, cards that are limited, that means you can only use one of them. We have Masterpiece, the True Draco Slaying King, Fairy Tale Snow, and Dragonic Diagram. Then afterwards we have semi-limited cards, that means cards that are going to 2. We have Perform of How Pendulum Sorcerer, Witch of the Black Forest, Scar Malbranch Burning Abyss, Rescue Cat, Borrow from a Different Dimension, Card of Demise, Preparation of Right, Sacrifice, Dark Hole, Terraforming, Union Hanger, Wavering Eyes, Dragon Ravine, and Solemn Strike. So like I said, quite a few cards, especially on that semi-limited part. And then of course at the end we have unlimited cards, that means they are back to 3. We have Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning, Wisdom by Magician, Armageddon Knight, DD Swirl Slam, Goyo Guardian, and Nightster Promise, the Blasting Draco Slayer, Bronic Dragon of the Ice Barrier, and Brain Control. So yeah, that is the OCG ban list. So like I said, there are quite a few changes on this, and honestly, nothing really surprising, I feel like. I mean, I felt like Zoodiac were going to get hit on their next ban list by a pretty good amount. I mean, Broadbull being banned, that's definitely a big hit for them. And then, of course, for True Dracos, also getting Masterpiece and Dragonic Diagram limited. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of about that time, really, for the top decks to get hit by the ban list pretty good, so other decks can kind of take their place. I mean, so nothing too surprising. I could see both those changes actually happening for us, unless they wait another ban list, but I kind of doubt it, but we'll just have to see. Again, you know, it doesn't mean anything for our list, but it can kind of hint at different things. But yeah, honestly, it's not too surprising, especially for the OCG, for this to happen, because they're wanting to push, of course, the new Link monsters and everything, and the new Link archetypes are going to start taking over and stuff too, like maybe Trick Stars or Cyverse and different things. So, you know, again, nothing too surprising, but definitely some major hits for both of those decks. Also, too, I feel like we're seeing a lot of things with Pendulums, too, with Perform Pendulum Sorcerer being back to 2. We also have, where's the other? Wavering Ice, of course. With the new rules and everything, Pendulums just aren't as good, so you're going to see a lot of Pendulum cards come back, like what happened with our quick ban list that we had, that sort of emergency ban list, kind of, that we had. Also, same Wisdom by Magician and Ignitester, even I would count under that. Now, for other cards, though, I mean, it's kind of interesting to see Scar on this. Witch of Black Forest, it has its new effect. She has her, you know, brand new effect with that, so nothing too surprising. Same with Rescue Cat and stuff, too. You're going to notice that for a bunch of these cards still, because we're seeing a lot of those cards with their new effects that have come back from being banned and stuff. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of working their way through the list and getting where you can use more of them, you know, so nothing too surprising on that. Borrow from a Different Dimension, that's pretty interesting. Same with Preparation of Rights. Card of Demise. I've wondered about this one for a while for us, just because it is a really good card lately, and I've seen a lot of decks being able to use it, so that could be something we could see. I don't know, I'm kind of wondering on that. I know it's still really pricey over here, so it's pretty interesting. I'm kind of wondering if it might at least get a reprint before that happens. Let's see, Dark Hole, nothing too surprising. Sacrifice, Terraforming. Now this is something that I feel like is really notable in this, just because it really, I feel like it affects most decks out there, because just about every deck nowadays uses a field spell, it seems like, or at least the majority of the ones I'm using right now seem to use field spells, so I'm always using 3 Terraforming. So it being hit to 2 is something I hope doesn't happen for us, honestly. It's not going to really make or break anything, I don't feel like, because it's at least at 2. It's not like it got limited to 1, but yeah, I just feel like that's a little bit surprising on that one. Union Hanger, I feel like that's kind of interesting to see. Dragon Ravine. Dang it, stop messing with Dragon Ravine. It's semi-limited again. Again, doesn't really affect me in any way, because we need some new Dragunities before you could really use them, but yeah, I mean, it is a good field spell. It's one of the best field spells, honestly. Let's see, Solemn Strike, that's another one that's kind of notable, but not really. I mean, you're limiting it to 2. Most people are only using 2 anyway, I guess for the people that are using 3. There you go, but you can always just use a Solemn Warning, or you just have room for some other trap if you're already using a Solemn Warning, so not a big problem, honestly, on that, so nothing too surprising. I could honestly see that happening, though, for us, just because it's getting a reprint for us. I feel like they might actually do that for us, too, just for that reason. Again, though, it shouldn't really affect anything. And then for unlimited stuff, I mean, Blackluster Soldier, Envoy at the beginning, I would have never have guessed we'd have this at 3. Like, seriously, you would have told me this a couple years ago when it was still banned. That just seems just hilarious to me. I mean, obviously, it's not as powerful nowadays, considering, you know, well, it's still powerful, but, you know, I feel like the game has power creep so much where it's not as crazy. But just seeing it at 3, it's just weird, you know? And Armageddonite, you know, that's an interesting one. DD Swirl Slime, I'm glad to see that because, again, it's kind of like with the pendulums and everything, too. I feel like they're going to kind of lay off DDD Monster just because, obviously, with Link Summoning and everything, the new pendulum rules, yeah, they're not going to be as good on that. Go-Yo Guardian Brownite because they're new effects, same with Brain Control, and a Nightster kind of goes in that category too, like I said, with Pendulums coming back, so it's a good synchro monster that works with Pendulum. There you go. So, what do you guys think about this ban list? Do you like it? Do you not like it so much? If this was like our ban list right now, let's say this is the exact TCG ban list, they took it from the OCG, they just copied it for us. Would you like this list? So, just tell me in the comments. Honestly though, I feel like we might see these changes right here, just because of, you know, of course, True Dracos and Zoodiacs. I feel like we're definitely going to see something like this for Zoodiacs. True Kings might be able to make it until the next ban list, but I feel like, of course, just like we've seen so many times, Konami's definitely going to push the Link Summoning archetypes, and they're going to want to hit Zoodiacs and just about anything else that could be playable. I feel like, just because they want us to buy the new cards. So that's usually what happens, and it's kind of about that time anyway for Zoodiacs to get hit pretty good for us, too. And I could see that even having True Dracos. I feel like I guess they've been out for, I don't know, they haven't been out too long. That's the only reason I feel like they might be able to survive the ban list. But who knows? You never know what Konami's going to do. Sometimes they can really surprise you too. So, yeah, just let me know in the comments what you guys think if you have any guesses for the TCG ban list. Again, I have no idea when that's going to happen. For some reason, I'm thinking August, but we've waited like 8 months in the past before, so we have no idea. It'll be at least after Worlds, I feel like. So just let me know what you guys think about this. Of course, like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh! News videos because we have a lot of cards to talk about today. And of course, I will catch you guys later. See ya.